What's going on, everyone? A lot of people excited about this one. Today we're taking a look at the all-new RIDGID OCTANE 3 1/4 octane planer. It's brushless, it's cordless, it runs off the OCTANE platform. Can't wait to show it to you. I'm going to put a link in the description for this tool below for you to check it out. But now, it's time to get this review started. The all-new RIDGID planer. This thing is straight out professional. Model number 4 at R8481. I'll put the link in the description below for you to check it out. I'm telling you, this thing is awesome. Not only is it awesome, the build quality on this, professional grade, super simple, easy to use, and man, it is powerful. Today we're using the 9.0 octane battery. If you haven't seen our independent review for these batteries, I'll put a card up above. But goes right on the back, just like so. This thing kind of reminds me of like an airplane, but here you go, the Octane logo right there on this side. You also get with this tool, you're not going to get the battery, you will get the edge guide right here, which is very heavy duty. I'll show you how that goes on. And you get the dust collector bag. Now the dust collector bag and the edge guide, you can put those on the left or the right. Very simple to do. And again, when I say this thing is solid, check out this edge guide. It's not one of those simple, cheap metal pieces of crap, right? This thing is heavy duty and it is welded. You slide it in like so, you can tighten it down. If I want to put it on the other side, the right side here, when I slide this in, it's not going to go behind the machine like it does on the other side. It will stick out in the front a little bit, but yes, you can put it on the left or the right. Really nice, really helps you keep those straight lines. Now just to show you a closer look, I mean that metal one here, that's about 1/8 of an inch thick. I mean it's solid, and you can see the weld on the back. You just crank this down here, tightens it in, you don't have to worry about it going anywhere. So super nice there. Now the air guard technology bag works very well. I will show you this here later on in the video, but you got the zipper here, you can open it up. It fills up quick, I will tell you that, but man, it catches pretty much everything. I'm going to show you this running without the bag on, and I'll show you how much chip is actually blown out the side. But yeah, real simple, you can put it on the left or the right. That will also come with this unit. Now, what if I'm left or right-handed? I want that bag on either side. Check it out. You can adjust it. Just push that trigger right here. If I want it to blow to the left, I throw that bag over there. I slide that to the left, and it'll discharge those chips right into the bag. Same thing if I wanted it to go to the right. Just hit that button. Good to go. Now, you also got the trigger here. Not variable speed. Obviously, most of them don't have variable speed triggers. And you have a lock button, so very simple to operate. That's really about it when it comes to this unit. As far as it goes with weight, believe it or not, this thing without the battery only weighs 5.55 pounds. It actually was kind of surprising when I picked this thing up and said to myself, wow, it's really not heavy at all. Feels really balanced in the hands, even with that 9.0 battery. Just feels really good. No issue there. I really like that texture grip on top like you're used to on the RIDGID tools. No slipping around even if your hands are wet. Feels very solid. Very happy with that as well. Now I'm going to let you hear what this sounds like, but check out this depth adjustment knob. You have 20 different depth adjustments on this. Now on this you have an increase of depth cut. That's in the white right there, and then you have the decrease of depth cut. You can go from 0 up to 5 and 30 seconds of an inch of the depth cut and 0 depth cut on the planing mode. Now the chamfering depth scale on this, 5 and 30 seconds of an inch up to 1/32 of an inch. You also got the 3 1/4 inch wide base, and the depth removal, you can go from 1/64 of an inch up to 5/64 of an inch. I got the power on this unit there. Unbelievable, and those blades stop extremely quick. Now, I've been using this a lot, especially even after the video was shot. I've been going through knots on wood. I've been using it a ton. No issues with any nicks or anything coming out on those blades. And you also have that kickstand right here, so if you set this thing down, you don't have to worry about it marring your surface. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this bag off. I got a couple 2x2s here, and they're the end cuts, the end caps are just nasty. They're all different widths and sizes, so we're going to smooth this out a little bit. This would be nice to have if you can't go out and spend the money on one of those very expensive planers, you know, the benchtop planers. This will work just as well. It might take a little bit more time, but I want to show you how well this actually does. So we're going to take this bag off. Let's take down some of this wood here, and then I'll show you the end results. So again, without the bag. Now we're only taking off a little over a 1/16 of an inch here, and you can see it really takes those shoulders and just blows them out. When you have that bag on there, it really does a good job collecting them. Really helps you clean that nut. Now with this octane battery on here, it really helps prevent it from bogging down. For the max RPM on this, you got 14,300 RPM. And that smart battery, that rigid octane battery, helps keep that going at top performance. Now as soon as I let go of that trigger, that thing stops pretty much almost immediately, which is really nice as well. Now, I'm probably going to get questions like, how does this compare to the last unit? And if you had the last unit, this is 2.5 times more powerful than that. Now, even though we're using this on pine right now, and it is coming out very, very smooth, this can also be used on really hard woods, such as walnut, hickory, you got your maple, all that good stuff. Now, if you don't have that bag, I'm telling you, it will make a heck of a mess. Good thing I'm outside, that's why I'm using it out here. But that being said, that bag really does do a good job collecting. I'll show you that here right now. So again, if you're left-handed, right-handed, doesn't matter. You just throw that bag on either side, whatever you want to do. It just slides on there. You don't have to worry about any attachments or anything. You just go ahead, hit that button, and it'll collect right up in that bag. Now, does this catch 100% of the wood shavings? No, you're probably looking at more about 85 or 90%. But all in all, it does do a heck of a job doing it. And I'll show you what's left in that bag. I mean, there's just a lot of chips. And I've noticed something about when I do this planning. I don't know why. I'm always going over to see how smooth this thing is. But I think that's because I'm so surprised on how smooth it actually is. I mean, tons of power in this thing. Just really simple to get this down the planks. No issue at all. And again, it's keeping the area pretty clean, so we're happy with that. Alright, let's take a closer look here. I'll show you what this is starting to look like. There you go. Real nice and smooth. Now, I can come out and bring this down a little bit more, which I'm going to. We're actually making a wavy wooden flag here. But yeah, extra smooth, no gouges, nothing in this wood. Very impressive. Let me show you a different angle here. Now, I had mentioned this was pine earlier in the video, but after this video was shot, I actually went for some treated 4x4s, and again, just took it down like nothing. It was really impressive. This is professional grade, and for people that use rigid tools, for how long now, if you haven't tried the Octane line, it's a completely different level from what they used to be. So you can see those areas that we were hitting with that. Absolutely no chamfer, nothing. No gouges, nothing taken out. Just really nice. And that base plate, all metal, very solid. Let's check out that bag here. I want to see how much is actually inside of that for you to take a look. I'll show you how well it works. Now you can see inside here, there's a lot in there, but there's a zipper on the bottom for the quick release of this dust. Just open that up, toss it out. Does a really, really good job. Again, it fills up quick, but it does a really good job keeping that shop area clean, I'll tell you that. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this sawdust. So at the end of the day, this thing is not only extremely powerful, it's balanced really well. Very comfortable in the hand. I really like the D-handle shape here, the comfort grip. Just not heavy at all, only 5.5 pounds, which is really surprising. I like the collectors on the left or the right. I like how you can change pretty much left or right-handed, whatever you are. Everybody can use this tool. Just very, very impressive. Really happy with it. I can see why it was getting so much hype, and there you go. And again, that all metal base plate right there. Just a well done unit. Very happy with it. Just like a lot of the other Octane tools, we see a lot of them here, and each one that they're coming out with, they're stepping it up. So, and again, that blade, belt driven. So, very nice, very nice. So at the end of the day, I'm loving it. I'm definitely recommending it. If you have not tried out the Octane tools, I'm telling you, give them a shot. They're completely different than what you were probably used to using in the RIDGID line. Those smart batteries really help keep those machines going. You don't have to worry about them bogging down. You know, as far as battery use on this thing with the 9.0, you're getting a lot of runtime out of it. Now, it's going to depend on what type of wood you're planing and how much you're taking off, but it'll definitely last a while. You can also use the 3.0, and you can use your regular 18-volt RIDGID batteries on it. So if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, check us out at toolreviewzone.com. Come say hi to us over on our Instagram and Twitter page. We will be back with more videos soon.